And I think the difference is that students are differently informed. They're getting their sources, of course, more from the Colberts of the world, Jon Stewart, and also, through Facebook and through blogs, which might have been different than, 80 years ago when I was an undergraduate, and we were reading the New York Times or other sources. So in that sense, yeah, obligatory plug. There wasn't a Politico then, so in that sense, maybe they're differently informed. Maybe they feel more empowered because it's more interactive. The technologies are more interactive. So in that sense, I think maybe they're more informed and they're more engaged in that sense. And you can look at the Obama campaign, for example, and their ability to use young people. I mean, on the website for the Obama campaign, it was called My Barack Obama. Okay, you talk about personalization. Okay, you would sign on, and that would be the people you wanted to talk to on the blog about Obama and the campaign, the way that you could get organized, the way that you could donate, and that trickles down to students as well. When Mike was talking about the different channels of communication, a lot of what I do now is in the political world, political speech writing, debate coaching, debate strategy, and from my perspective, we alternately are terrified by the accessibility of information within campaigns and also energized by it. What terrified me from a debate perspective, when you're preparing somebody for a debate now, you are constantly concerned about the mistake in a way that you wouldn't have been even 5 or 10 years ago. Not just because something can end up on television, but we know, for example, if I prepare somebody for a debate in Southern Illinois, a mistake there is going to be seen in Chicago within 20 minutes, even if nobody's down there. So in that sense, it's a little like diffusing a bomb, because you know how fast the information can move. On the other hand, to Mike's point, we know within campaigns, and I've been on these calls where we will want to get a piece of information out, time is short, and the conversation generally leads to, why don't you post it on such and such blog? Knowing that at least, somebody in the Illinois press will be reading that blog because it is known. They'll get a kernel of an idea for a story, and the next thing you know, we're off to the races. And all the better if the campaign doesn't have its fingerprints on it. And that is, the way these things are done. Now, I'm not sure how much different that is than in the old days when maybe somebody would give you an exclusive to a story, but
you have so many more choices now, right? That I used to hold all the cards, because if I may appear in the New York Times, you have to sell it to me. Now I hold no cards because you can post it yourself.